G'day everybody, it's Matt here, and today I have got the WalkingPad A1 Pro Treadmill, which is a small treadmill that's designed to just be like an under the desk kind of thing. So looking at the top of the box, before we open it up, we just want to make sure we're opening in the right direction. So it does say on the top to open here, and also which side the top is. And this is kind of important just to make sure it comes out safe and sound. We also have a bunch of other directions on the top of the box here about how to actually get it out. It's not super heavy, but at the same time, it's heavy enough. You're going to want to try and follow those directions just to make it easier getting it out. So what we want to do is tip it upside down, try and keep those edges clear. It does have foam in the box at the top and bottom, so that makes it easier. And then in here, we've got another little box. It's got some lubricant for the joint mechanism. We also have an Allen key for adjusting it, remote control with a little wrist strap, and of course also the power cable there. So if we pull it the rest of the way out, this is it. It's folded in half at the moment, and it does have wheels at that top end. It makes it nice and easy to move. Folding and unfolding is also a pretty straightforward process. There's a little bit of resistance getting it to go down flat, but otherwise it's pretty easy. And you probably don't want it to go down flat too fast because you need to keep that mat fairly tight. So on the front, as I mentioned, we've got these 2 orange wheels here. We also have our power input and, of course, our power switch on the other end where the folding joint is. That's the mechanism. So you can see that there. It is pretty sturdy. It really is quite a solid mechanism. And I believe this weighs about 28 kilos or something like that. So it definitely is good to have those wheels. And as you can see there, in just pushing that down, there's that bit of resistance. It is quite easy to do. So let's plug this in and have a quick look at it. So again, we've got power going in on this end at the front. And then once the power is plugged in, obviously, we're going to want to turn that power switch on. Power cable in, power switch on. And then we need our remote as well. If we have a close look at the remote, it's a button battery, CR2032 battery, which it does come with. So make sure you put that in the right way around, otherwise your remote's not going to work. Now, you actually don't need the remote to control the WalkingPad. You can control the basic functions of it from the pad itself, but the remote is helpful. It has 2 modes, auto and manual. In the auto mode, the speed will adjust as you're walking. So it'll detect that there's weight and then it'll start a countdown. So it doesn't immediately start. You've got 3 seconds and then it will start moving slowly. And as you get motion happening, it'll speed up to keep pace with you up to a maximum of 6 kilometers an hour. As you can see down on that display in the front of the WalkingPad, it's also tracking the time. We've got the speed there, so it's 3 kilometers an hour at the moment. And then the distance covered is there as well. So using the remote control, you can jump to specific display options. Otherwise, it'll just rotate through them all slowly. Now, there are a couple of buttons on top of the WalkingPad that will also let you switch between the manual and auto mode. Now, manual basically means that you set the speed and it won't change it. It also won't start automatically. You've got to press the start button. When you first get it, the WalkingPad is speed limited to 3 kilometers an hour. There is an app that goes with it. And if you download that app, you get to go through the quick start guide. And once you complete the quick start guide, it'll unlock the full 6 kilometers an hour. Alternatively, once you've walked a full kilometre at the speed limited pace, it will also automatically unlock that 6 kilometres an hour the next time you turn it off and on again. So right now, I feel like it's just quite a dawdle at that 3 kilometres an hour, but certainly quite comfortable for walking speed while you're working at a desk or that sort of thing. The motion is quite smooth and it doesn't make a lot of noise. On the auto mode, you can kind of slow it down as well by slowing our pace. It does take a little bit of getting used to, I've noticed, because of how it senses your pace and where your feet are. And because we kind of naturally feel like, oh, we're going to fall off, we kind of pick the pace up again. And it kind of tricks it into going faster when actually we really want to go slower. But once you get the hang of where it detects your feet and the speed that you're moving at, you can slow it down by slowing your pace down as well as speeding it up by increasing your pace. So the app does require Bluetooth to connect to the WalkingPad, and once it's been paired and whatnot, it'll pick it up all on its own. So that is it. That is the WalkingPad A1 Pro Treadmill. There's No arms or anything like that. It's just this nice, simple, flat system that's relatively small, folds up, and it'll get moved out of the way on its wheels quite easily. So I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like it, and also for more videos like this from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.